നിങ്ങൾ സൂര്യനെ പോലെ തിളങ്ങണമെങ്കിൽ ആദ്യം സൂര്യനെ പോലെ എരിയണം. Today we will discuss Civil Service Examination and Kerala Administrative Service Model Prelim Test Series 2020 Dakshata 2020. Dakshata 2020 Test number 4 Date 03/05/2020 Model Test for Current Affairs August 2019. First question. Consider the following statement. Besides being well educated, he was also adept as a soldier by learning the art of warfare at a young age. He was also a devout Muslim who accepted other religions as well. He worked hard for the welfare of his subject, and one of his famous constructions include Darya Daulat Bagh as his summer palace. He was also supported by French, and he even planted a tree of liberty to support the revolution. He was A. Hyder Ali, B. Tipu Sultan, C. Nizam of Hyderabad, D. Muhammad Shah Rangila. We check that the answer. Who was Tipu Sultan? He was a ruler of Kingdom of Mysore and the earliest son of Sultan Hyder Ali of Mysore. In the wider national narrative, Tipu has so far been seen as a man of imagination and courage, a brilliant military strategist who, in a short regime of 17 years, mounted the most serious challenge the company faced in India. Contribution of Tipu Sultan. Fight the First Anglo-Mysore War 1767 to 69 at the age of 17 and subsequently against Marathas in the Second Anglo-Maratha Mysore War 1780-84. He fought company force 4 times during 1767 to 1799 and was killed defending his capital Srirangapatnam in the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War. Tipu recognized his army along European lines using new technology, including what is considered the first war rocket, devised a land revenue system based on detailed survey and classification, in which the tax was imposed directly on the peasant and collected through salaries aged in the cash, winding the state resource base. Modernist agriculture gave tax breaks for developing wasteland, built irrigation infrastructure, and repaired old dams, and promoted agriculture, manufacturing, and sericulture. Built a navy to support trade. Commissioned as state commercial corporation to set up factories. The Liberty Tree was a famous elm tree that stood in Boston before American Revolution. The Tree of Liberty at Srirangapatnam was founded in 1794 by French Republican officer with the support of Tipu Sultan. The answer is first question B. The answer is B. Tipu Sultan. Next question. Consider the following statement about particularly vulnerable tribal group. First statement. Till now, 75 tribal groups have been categorized by Ministry of Home Affairs as particularly vulnerable tribal group. Second, Chenchu tribe of South India comes under PVTG's. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. One only, B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 or 2. You check the answer. Particularly vulnerable tribal group. In India, tribal population make up for 8.6% of total population. PVTGs are more vulnerable among the tribal group due to this factor. More developed and assertive tribal group take a major chunk of tribal development fund because of the PVTGs needs more fund directed for their development. In 1973, the Dhabar Commission created primitive tribal group as a separate category who are less developed among the tribal group. In 2006, the Government of India renamed the PTGS as PVTGS. In this context, in 1975, the Government of India initiated to identify the most vulnerable tribal group as a separate category called PVTGS and declared 52 such groups, while in 1993 an additional 23 groups were added to the category, making it a total of 75 PVTGS out of 705 scheduled tribes. PVTGS have some basic characteristics. They are mostly homogeneous with a small population, relatively physically isolated, absence of written language, relatively simple technology, and a slower rate of changes, etc. Among the 75 listed PVTGs, the highest number are found in Odisha. The answer is second. Question number second. Question number 2, answer is C. Question number 3. Consider the following statement about the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. First statement. It has the power of deciding the extent and manner of audit. Second statement. Only public organizations are subjected to auditing by this body. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 or 2. You check the answer. Comptroller and Auditor General of India. CAG is an independent authority under the Constitution of India. He is a head of the Indian Audit and Account Department and the chief guardian of public purse. It is an institution through which the accountability of the government and other public authorities to Parliament and state legislation and through them to the people of ensured. Sri Rajiv Rishi is an incumbent CAG of India. Comparison with Britain CAG. CAG of India only performed the role of an Auditor General and not of a Comptroller, but the Britain it has the power of both Comptroller as well as the Auditor General. Constitution provision for CAG. Article 148 broadly deals with the CAG appointment, oath and condition for the service. Article 149 deals with the duties and powers of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Article 150 says that account of union and of state shall be kept in such form as the President may only the advice of the CAG prescribe. Article 151 says that the report of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India relating to the accounts of the Union shall be submitted to the President, who shall cause them to the laid before each house of the Parliament. Article 279 calculation of net proceed it asserted and certified by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, whose certificate is final. Third schedule. Section 4 of the third schedule of the Constitution of India prescribe the form of the oath or affirmation to the made of the judges of the Supreme Court and Comptroller and Auditor General of India at the time of assumption of office. According to the 6th schedule of the accounts of the district council or regional council should be kept in such form as CAG with the approval of the president prescribed. In addition, these bodies' accounts are audited in such a manner as CAG may think fit, and the report relating to such account shall be submitted to the governor, who shall cause them to be laid before the council. Independent of CAG. There are several provisions in the constitution for safeguarding the independence of CAG. CAG is an appointment by the president by warrant under his hand and seal and provided with a tenure of 6 years or 65 years of age, whichever is earlier. CAG can be removed by the president only in accordance with the procedure mentioned in the constitution, that man the same as removal of the Supreme Court judge. He is ineligible to hold any office either under the government of India or in any state once he resign as a CAG. His salary and other service conditions cannot be varied to his disadvantages after appointment. His administrative power and the condition of service of person serving the Indian Audit and Account Department are prescribed by the President only after consulting him. The administrative expense of the CAG office, including all salaries, allowance and pension, are changed upon the Consolidated Fund of India, that is not subjected to vote. Functions and power of CAG. CAG derived its audit mandate from different sources like Constitution Article 148 to 151, the Comptroller and Auditor General Duties, Power, Condition of Service Act 1971, Important Judgment, Instruction of Government of India, Regulation on Audit and Accounts 2007. CAG audit the account related to all expenditure from the Consolidated Fund of India, Consolidated Fund of each state and UTs having a legislative assembly. He audit all expenditure from the Contingency Fund of India and the Public Account of India, as well as the Contingency Fund and Public Accounts of each state. He audit all trading, manufacturing, profit and loss account, balance sheet and other subsidiary accounts kept by any department of the central government and state government. He audit the receipt and expenditure of all bodies and authorities substantially financed from the central or state revenues, government companies, other corporations and bodies when so required by related laws. He audit the accounts of any other authority when requested by the President or Governor. He advises the President with regard to prescription of the form in which of the account of the central and state shall be kept. He submits his audit report relating to the accounts of central to the President, who shall in turn place them before both the House of Parliament. He submits his audit report relating to the accounts of state to the Governor, who shall in turn place them before the state legislature. CAG also acts as a guide, friend and a philosopher of Public Accounts Committee of the Parliament. The question number 3 answer is A. Question number 4. With reference to National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA), consider the following statement. First statement: it is statutory body under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Second statement: it has been fulfilling its mandate within the ambit of Environmental Protection Act 1986. Which of statement given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. We check the answer. Project Tiger and National Tiger Conservation Authority. Project Tiger was launched in 1973, which is the 9th tiger reserve of the conserving our nation animal, the tiger. Currently, the Project Tiger coverage has increased to 50, spread out in 18 tiger range states. The tiger reserve are constituted on the core buffer strategy. The core area has the legal status of national park or a sanctuary, whereas the buffer or peripheral area are a mix of the forest and non-forest land managed as a multiple use area. It is an ongoing centrally sponsored scheme of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, providing central assistance to the tiger state for the tiger conservation in designated tiger reserve. The National Tiger Conservation Authority is a statutory body of the ministry with an overreaching supervisory coordination role, performing function as provided in the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. The NTCA was launched in 2005 following the recommendation of the Tiger Task Force. It was given the statutory status by 2006 Amendment of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Buffer area. Buffer area is the aerial peripheral to the critical tiger habitat or core area, providing supplementary habitat for dispersing tigers besides offering scope for coexistence of human activity. The limit of buffer peripheral area are determined on the basis of scientific and objective criteria in consultation with the Gram Sabha and expert committee constituted for the purpose. Ex situ and in situ conservation method. Ex situ conservation is a conservation and maintenance of sample of living organism outside their natural habitat. Maintenance of gene banks, seed bank, etc. come under this method of conservation. In situ conservation is conservation of species in their natural habitat, maintenance of natural habitat in the form of wildlife sanctuaries, national park, etc. come under this method is conservation. The answer is question 4. Answer is A. Question number 5. With reference, tea production in India, consider the following statement. First statement, India is the largest producer as well as a consumer of tea in the world. Second statement, relatively large proportion of phosphorus and potash in the soil given special favor to tea, as is a case of Darjeeling. Which of the statement given above is correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, D. neither 1 nor 2. Tea cultivation. Tea cultivation and plantation is practiced in Assam, Darjeeling, Nilgiri hills of South India and Tarai along the foothills of Himalayas. Condition of growth. Climate. Tea is a tropical and subtropical plant and grow well in hot and humid climate. Temperature. The ideal temperature of the tea growth is 20 degree to 30 degrees Celsius, and temperatures above 35 degrees Celsius and below 10 degrees Celsius are harmful for the bush. Rainfall. It requires 150 to 300 centimeter annual rainfall, which should be well distributed throughout the year. Soil. The most suitable soil of tea cultivation is slightly acidic soil without calcium, with porous subsoil which permit a free percolation of water. Tea is a shade-loving plant and develops more vigorously when planted along with the shady tree. There is a very close relation between climate, the yield and the quality of tea. Tea Board. It is a statutory body under the Ministry of Commerce. The board is constituted of 31 members, including chairman, derived from the members of parliament, tea producers, tea traders, tea brokers, consumers, and representative of governments from the principal tea producing state and trade unions. The board is reconstituted every 3 years. Functions of the board: rendering financial and technical assistance for cultivation, manufacturing and marketing of tea, export promotion, research and development activities, extend financial assistance in a limited way to the plantation workers, and their wards through labor welfare scheme, collection and maintenance of statistical data and publication. Question number 5, answer is B. Question number 6. Consider the following statement about the Investment, Information and Credit Rating Agency. First statement: it was established in 1950s by lending financial intermediaries. Second statement: its ratings are awarded on the basis of several factors such as information available, analysis made of interaction with the management. Which of the statement given above is correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, D. neither 1 nor 2. We check the answer. Credit rating in India. Reserve Bank of India has pinpointed the conflict of interest in the functioning of credit rating agency and is concerned over the role of little known club of rating advisories, which are unregulated entities acting as brokers between companies and rating agencies. Recently, the Financial Stability and Development Council panel has discussed ways to address changes pertaining to the quantity of credit rating. Recent IL and FS default crisis, which had AAA rating, the instrument which a AAA rating is considered to have the highest degree of safety in the respect of times serving of financial obligation. Just before it started defaulting raised concern about the credibility of credit rating agency in India. What is credit rating? A credit rating is an assessment of the creditworthiness of borrowers in general terms with respect to a particular debit or financial obligation. A credit rating can be assigned to any entity that seeks to borrow money, an individual, corporation, state or provincial authority or sovereign government. What are credit rating agency? A credit rating agency is a company that assigns the credit rating, which rate a debtor ability to pay back a debt by making timely principal and interest payment and the likelihood of default. There are 6 credit rating agencies registered under SEBI, namely CRISIL, ICRA, CARE, SMERA, FinTech India, and DirectWorth Rating. CRAs were set up to provide independent and evidence and research-based opinion on the ability and willingness of the issuer to meet debit service obligation, quantity, contingency, attaching and probability of default to a specific instrument, evaluating the creditworthiness of the instrument comprise of the both quantitative and qualitative assessment, making credit rating far from a straightforward mathematical calculation. Importance. For the money lenders, better investment decision. With the credit rating, lenders get an idea about the credit worthiness of individual or company and the risk factor attached with them. By evaluating this, they can make a better investment decision. Safety assured. High credit rating means an assurance about the safety to money and that it will be paid by with interest on times. For borrowers, easily loan approval. With high credit rating, banks will approve loans applications more easily. Credit rating will enable independent benchmark of pricing debit, ensure the culture of financial discipline, help allocate capital efficiency by pricing risk appropriately and supported financial innovation. Question number 6 answer is B. This question number 7. Which reference to BrahMos cruise missile? Consider the following statement. Statement first. It is a 3-stage missile having 2 solid strap-ons, a core liquid booster and a cryogenic upper stage. Second statement. It is a high supersonic speed all through the fight. Which of the statement given above is correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. We check the answer. BrahMos supersonic cruise missile features an Indian propulsion system, airframe, power supply and other major indigenous component has been successfully test-fired. BrahMos is a joint venture between the Defence Research and Development Organization of India and NPOM of Russia. BrahMos is named as the river Brahmaputra and Moscow. Its 2 stages, solid propellant engine its first stage and liquid ramjet in second. Air-to-surface missile with the flight range of around 300 km. However, India's entry into the missile technology control regime has extended the range of BrahMos missile to reach 450 km to 600 km. A shade about its current MTCR cape range of 300 km. BrahMos is the heaviest weapon to be deployed on Su-13 MKI fighter aircraft with a weight of 2.5 tons. BrahMos is a multi-platform, that is, it can be launched from land, air and sea, and a multi-capability missile with a pinpoint accuracy that work in both day and night irrespective of the weather condition. It operates on fire and forget principle, that is, it does not require further guidance after launch. BrahMos is one of the fastest cruise missiles currently operationally deployed with a speed of Mach 2.8, which is 3 times more than the speed of the sound. The question number 7 answer is B. Question number 8. Komodo Islands, which is famous of Komodo dragon, largest living species of lizard, is located in A. Indonesia, B. Madagascar, C. Australia, D. Oman. We check the answer. Komodo dragon. This eviction has been ordered with the view of recovery of the reptile and Komodo National Park, the only habitat for the world's largest lizard species. The recovery effort of the national park was needed to the deterioration caused by the excessive tourism. However, shutting down such ecological site is not the right approach unless it is an ecological emergency, as a relocation of the resident may lead to loss of livelihood. Instead, the system could be revamped to build local committees into the revenue generation process and manage tourism flows. The Komodo dragon is a large living species of lizard. They are listed as vulnerable by the IUCN. Snake venoms are composed of the complex collection of toxin, enzyme and non-toxic substance, which can be classified into 3. This is a Komodo dragon. Many types: neurotoxin, hematoxin and cytotoxin. Neurotoxin is a chemical substance that are poisonous to nervous system. Neurotoxin work the description chemical signals sent between neurons, example king cobra. Hemotoxin are blood poison that disrupt normal blood coagulation process. They work by causing red blood cell RBCs to burst open in interfering with blood clotting factors and by causing tissue death or organ damage. Example, wine snake. Cytotoxin are poisonous substances that destroy body cells. Cytotoxin lead to the death of most or all of the cell, a tissue organ. Example, puff address, Mafuntiku, sporting purpose. Cytotoxin help to partially digest the prey before it's even eaten. Cytotoxin are usually specific to the type of cell they impact. Example, cardiotoxin are cytotoxin that damage heart cells. Mycotoxin target as a dissolved muscle cells. The question number 8 answer is A. Question number 9. Consider the following statement about the Tea Board of India. First statement, it is a statutory body under the Tea Act 1953. Second statement, its major function including rendering financial and technical assistance for cultivation, manufacturing and marketing of tea. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, D. neither 1 or 2. Tea Board of India. The origin of Tea Board of E can be traced to 1903 when the Indian Tea Cess Bill was passed to provide for levying a cess on tea export. The proceeds of cess were to be used for the promotion of Indian tea both within the outside India. The Tea Board is set up under the Tea Act 1953. It has succeeded the Central Tea Board and Indian Tea Licensing Committee, which functioned respectively under the Central Tea Board Act 1949 and the Indian Tea Control Act 1938, which were repealed. The Tea Board is functioning as a statutory body of central government under the Ministry of Commerce. The board is constituted of 31 members drawn from the members of parliament, tea producers, tea traders, tea brokers, consumers, representatives of government from the principal tea producing state and a trade union. The board is reconstituted every 3 years. Functions. The Tea Board India is responsible for assignment of the certification numerous to export of certain tea merchants. The certification is intended to ensure the tea origin, which in turn would reduce the amount of fraudulently labeling on dried teas. The Tea Board India's tasks include endorsement of the diverse production and productivity of tea, financial support of research organization and monitoring of advice in tea packing as it relates to health beneficial aspect. It coordinates research institute, the tea trade and government bodies, ensuring the technical support of the tea trade in the global industry. The question number 9 answer is C. Question number 10. Which is the following countries bordered Mediterranean Sea? 1. Monaco. 2. Slovenia. 3. Montenegro. 4. Syria. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1 and 2. B. 2 and 3. C. 1 and 3. D. 1, 2, 3, 4. We check the answer. Bordered between Mediterranean Sea. This is the Mediterranean Sea and the continent Asia, Africa, Europe and Russia. This is the Mediterranean Sea. Is nearest countries border between Spain, Monaco, Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, Tunisia, Montenegro, Albania, Greece, Turkey, Syria, Cyprus, Lebanon, Israel, Egypt, Libya, Syria, Malta. So we check the detail for Mediterranean Sea. Northern shore from the west to east: Spain, France, Monaco, Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Albania, Greece and Turkey. Eastern shore from the north to south: Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Israel. Southern shore from the west to east: Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt, island nation Malta and Cyprus. Several other territories also border the Mediterranean Sea. From west to east: the British overseas territory of Gibraltar, the Spanish autonomous cities of Ceuta and Melilla, and nearby islands are the sovereign base area of Cyprus and the Palestinian Gaza. Important seas of Albanian Sea between Spain and Morocco, Balearic Sea between mainland Spain and Balearic Island. 3. Ligurian Sea between Croatia and Liguria, Italy. Tyrrhenian Sea enclosed by Sardinia, Italian Peninsula and Sicily. 5. Ionian Sea between Italy, Albania and Greece. 6. Adriatic Sea between Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro and Albania. Aegean Sea between Greece and Turkey. Question number 10, answer is D. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's correct answer. Thank you. Think before you speak, read before you think. Prepared with Jay Kodanas, a EON Study Circle. If you join our study group or social media, Facebook EON Study Circle, WhatsApp 9846024053, Telegram EON Study Circle. Thank you.